Hello, everyone. Today we are here in Princeton, New Jersey, in front of their Chuck E. Cheese. I'm going to go inside to give you guys a full store tour, see what games, what art, and what other things the store has to offer. However, though, before we start the tour, I figured I'd mention that before 2.0, this store actually used to have a pretty unique exterior. They used to have two cool Chuck thumbs up signs on the exterior, one on each end, and one of them on the right end was actually flipped backwards. The only other place that I believe had that was Wynwood, Washington. I could be wrong, but I believe Wynwood, Washington was the only other location to have that backwards Phase 3 thumbs up Chuck sign. So I thought that was interesting to note, how they kind of used to have a unique exterior here with the two thumbs up, with the two cool Chuck thumbs up signs. But with that said, let's go inside and check out the store. Alright, so let's start this tour off in the showroom. So they have the video wall, of course, and they have a 2021 model dance floor, which they have the Bootacular graphics. I've not seen these at all yet. This is the first time I've seen the Bootacular graphics, I guess. So there are they. And they have all 5 character posters here. They have Jasper, Pasquale, Helen, Chucky, and Munch. And this store used to have a Studio C Alpha, and Chucky is in the spot where he used to be on the stage. So yeah, I like when that's the case. I like when character posters are in the stage spot, so yeah. Obviously, that only applies to Chucky, because, you know, they didn't have the other characters here. It was just Chucky. So yeah, and you can see the Alpha cutout right here. See that drop down right there? That's where the Alpha used to be. And there are no TVs on the side here, interestingly enough. Yeah, see, there are no side TVs. It's just the video wall, and that's it. They have 2 rows of 2.0 high-top seating right here. Then they have a ticket blaster, which is fully Rockstar top and bottom. Then they have the party sign word mark over here. And this was just a refresh, as you can see. They still have Phase 4 booths here, so this was just a refresh. They got 2.0 in 2024, so yeah, they still have Phase 4 booths here. And that about does it for the showroom. Now let's take a look at the arcade. So over here we've got some Play Pass kiosks right over here. And then starting off in the arcade we have Nerf Gun Arcade. And then we also have some sort of racing game. We have Afterburner Climax, Teeter Totter Castle, and then we got Centralized Chaos, Skyriders, Drop It, Red Hot, H2 Overdrive, Let's Go Jungle, Street Hoops, Real Heroes Fire Rescue, NFL, Tippin' Blocks, Operation. Then we got Doodle Jump over here. Then we got Aliens Extermination. And then we got Jurassic Park Arcade, Pop It for Gold. Then we got Basketball Pro over here. We got Subway Surfer. More Phase 4 booths right over here. We got where a kid can be a kid word mark up there. Then we have the Hangout word mark. We got bigger version of NBA Hoops, Skee Ball, or Alley Ball, I guess that's called here. And then we have Slide Up right over here. I've not seen this that many times, actually. One of the first times I'm seeing this. And then we have Fruit Ninja FX. Then we got Harpoon Lagoon. And then we have the Sketchbook over there. And then we have my favorite arcade game of all time, Quick Draw. Always glad to see that. Always good to see that here. And they have a salad bar right over here, so it is not a low volume location. They got some Halloween decorations up here. And then there's also the first station up here with the Pepsi machines. And then they got the restrooms hallway right over here. And they have another 2.0 Chuck logo right there. They have a monitor menu right there. I've not seen that a ton of times either, actually. And then they have the Pizzeria and Games sign right above the menu right over there with some Halloween decorations. And then they got the pizza sizes right there as well. I don't think I've ever pointed that out, come to think of it, but I should start pointing that out. They also have another 2.0 Chuck logo right here. They have a lot in this store. They have 3. They have one here, one above the ordering counter, and one above the exit. So there's a lot of 2.0 Chuck logos in this store. And then right there we have the trampoline zone. There was no character posters whatsoever. Probably because it's right up against the windows. They couldn't fit any character posters. So there are no character posters with the trampoline zone. But it is the smaller 3-pad version. And then we got the Chucky's Glider with the Chucky up there. Then we got the only 2.0 TV ring in the entire store, interestingly enough. This is the only 2.0 TV ring in the entire store, so there's that. Then we got Crab Rush. Don't see that too often either. Then we got some sort of, I don't think this game has a specific name, but some sort of, I don't know what that is. Then we have the cheapo ride right over here. Yeah, it is definitely the cheapo ride. And it is Rockstar front. And it's completely Adventure buttons. Wow, that's pretty rare to come by. So all the buttons are Adventure. So that's good. And the back is Rockstar. So the front and the back are Rockstar, but the buttons are Adventure. So it's kind of a mix and match. And then we got Zombieland Battle, Nicktoons Nitro. I haven't seen this in quite a while. Wally Crush. I've never seen this actually, come to think of it. This is the first time I've ever seen this. Then we got Dog Pounder, and we got Bigfoot Crush. We got Emergency Exit right there. I don't know if that's old fun or new fun, but yeah, Emergency Exit 2.0 sign right over there. We also have some sort of boat ride. MC Cole 8BR Cake. I don't know if that's official name, but there's that. And then we also got a carousel right here. And here's the ice cream machine that is Adventure up there, and it is Adventure inside. But they have Rockstar graphics right here, so just like the photo rod, it's kind of a mix and match of both Adventure and Rockstar. They also have the all-you-can-play Chucky Silhouette Wordmark right here. It is the vertical version, not the horizontal version. You don't see the vertical version that much. That's pretty interesting to see. Now, unfortunately, the quick drop here is actually broken. The balls are like jammed. If you scan it, some of them drop. If you press the button, a lot of them do not drop at all. I think it's jammed. If you're on my live stream, then you would know that. So unfortunately, it is nearly impossible to get the jackpot on this thing. So that's pretty unfortunate. And also, it is important to mention that this is New Jersey, unfortunately. And as many of you know, New Jersey locations are not allowed to have jackpots. As you can see on Slammer Winner right here, everything is 4. See, so no matter what, you get 4. So that is kind of a pretty big downside, unfortunately, is that this is not one of the good Jersey locations that has jackpots. I believe the only locations that have jackpots are Paramus and Wayne. Here is not a good location, unfortunately, to have jackpots. So everything is 4 on here, as you can see. So there are no jackpots here whatsoever. So that kind of stinks, unfortunately. Another example of the bad jackpots here is Drop It, Drop It. See, all those are 4. Another example of the New Jersey jackpot walls, how they suck. Yeah, so it doesn't matter what you get, they're all 4. Then over here we have the prize counter. We have the U1 sign right there. And they have all the gumballs and all the big heads. And right here, here's a first for me. They have Rockstar Chuck on the sticker right here. I've only ever seen StarCap. I know Spokane has Rockstar Chuck on here, but I didn't know Hugh had it. So yeah, this is the first time I've ever seen Rockstar Chuck on that sticker right there. So that's pretty interesting to see. Oh yeah, also, I completely forgot to point out the high five wordmark right here. You don't see this a ton often either, so that's always good to see. I'm not seeing this a ton of times. So yeah, there's the high five wordmark. Alright, nobody's in the showrooms. This is a perfect time to do a history lesson on the store. So Princeton, New Jersey opened on October 17th, 2001 with a Studio C Alpha stage. Like I said in the beginning, it would have been right here in this cutout. You see the drop down right there. So it would have been right here in this cutout. And Chucky is in the spot where he used to be on the stage. And at some point, they would have gotten the 2005 remodel. As you can see, they would have had showroom walls right here. You can see the remnant of the showroom walls. So, I don't know when they got the 2005 remodel exactly, but it was sometime after 2005, I guess. So they would have removed the showroom walls, and nothing really changed that much throughout the 2010s decade. Nothing would really change at all until July 2024 when they eventually got 2.0, and they would have had the grand reopening in August of that year. And like I said before, it was just a refresh because they have the Phase 4 booth. So they got the 2.0 refresh in July 2024, and they got the 2024 model dance floor, which I didn't point this out before, but this dance floor is actually in great shape. I don't see any pixels out at all. So yeah, this is probably the best dance floor condition I've ever seen. Dang, look at that. There's no pixels out at all. So that's always good to see, a dance floor that's actually in good shape. So yeah, that does it for the history of Princeton, New Jersey. Right here, as you leave, they have a 2.0 Chuck logo right above the door right there.
Right by the exit, they also have the thanks for visiting Chuck E. Cheese wine thing. I know not many stores have this. I know Mississauga still has this, even after their 2.0, but I know not many stores have this anymore, so I figured this was worth pointing out. They also have the mission statement in the lobby, no timeline though, and then they also have the no firearms allowed sign and good behavior guidelines. Alright, well that does it for the Chuck E. Cheese's here in Princeton, New Jersey. If I'm being honest, it was kind of a lame location. It was pretty small and, no jackpot payouts, unfortunately. So yeah, kind of a lame-o location. I still say Paramus is the best Jersey location, mainly because the high ticket payouts. So yeah, I mean it was an alright location. It was good to be here because I've never been here before, but definitely on the lame-o side. Well, that does it. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios, amigos.